You know that moment right before the drop? Your heart's pounding, your palms are sweaty, and everything tells you to get off?
That's exactly how recovery felt. Terrifying. But somehow, we couldn't look away. Welcome to Coasting Through Recovery.
I'm Christina, and a year and a half ago, I thought my biggest high would always come from a pipe and a pill bottle.
And I'm Stacy. I used to chase thrills in all the wrong ways until we discovered the ultimate natural high.
This channel isn't just about coasters and theme parks, though we love those too.
It's about finding healthy ways to feel alive again, about replacing destructive highs with the pure heart pounding joy.
We are sharing our recovery journey, one loop-de-loop at a time.
Because sometimes the best therapy comes with a safety harness and a 200-foot drop.
Join us for coaster reviews, recovery check-ins, and mental health discussions.
Theme park adventures, addictions recovery tips, and proof that you can find a rush without losing yourself.
Because recovery isn't about avoiding the ride, it's about choosing the right one.
So buckle up, hit that subscribe and like button. Let's do it.
Good morning from Six Flags Magic Mountain. Today I'm going to be giving a little history lesson on Magic Mountain and all the coasters they have here. So Magic Mountain opened up on May 29th, 1971. It was, so the admission here when they first opened in 71 was $5 for adults and $3.50 for kids, which is crazy. I wish we could still pay that price, right? But anyways, as I go along to all these roller coasters, I'm going to give some history on them and let's see, what's still standing from the beginning. I know only there's one roller coaster that was here from the beginning. Let's see which one it is. Our first ride today is going to be Full Throttle, which opened up on June 22nd of 2013. This ride actually replaced the Log Jammer, which actually opened up with this park in 1971. But right here, this ride was made by Premier Rides. It's a launch roller coaster, but it's one of the better roller coasters I think at this park. So let's take a ride on it. Let's do it. Full Throttle was such a good ride. Me and Stacey just love that ride. The launch on it is just like so powerful. You go over that huge loop, you like hang there. It's so much fun. The back is always better because when you go up, when it launches you backwards, you go up the inversion and it's like you're hanging there too. Like it's fun. It's a fun ride. But let's go see what the next coaster is. Let's do it. So not much going on here with this new ride, which is going to be a Vekoma launch coaster, a motorbike style type coaster, I believe. It's actually replacing the Golden Bear Theater that was once there, but we'll see how long more it's going to take. Should be opening by next year. My guess is probably not going to open up until 2027, but that's just my guess. So next we have Goliath, which is opened up on February 11th of 2000. It's made by Giovanola, and it's a hyper coaster which is over 200 feet. This one is 255 feet and about 85 miles per hour. So let's take a ride on it, see how it goes. Let's do it. always a good time. One of Stacy's favorites here. She loves Goliath, and like I always mention, she was kind of afraid of it at first, but now, no problem. She'll ride this ride over and over again if she could. Such a good ride. Now let's go see what the next coaster is. Let's find out some more history. Let's do it. All right, our next coaster is going to be Twisted Colossus, which originally opened up as just Colossus in 1977. Twisted Colossus was built in 2015, well, opened up in 2015. And then during the construction, there was a fire that actually happened while a welder was up there, doing some work, caught fire, and luckily they were able to save the structure before it got too crazy. But another good fact about Colossus is before it came Twisted Colossus, in 1979 they actually had to go and do some, refurbishments because they had to double up after the second drop, and it was too much force, too much G-force. So they had to go in there, take those out, and redo the ride. But other than that, we were blessed with the Twisted Colossus that we have today, which is one of my favorites. Love it. Probably my number one, number two, depending on the day and depending on how it's running. But all around, a really good ride. You got, the Top Gun stall, double up, double down. It's just a good ride all around, especially if you get a duel. So let's pray for a duel. Let's do it. Twisted Colossus, what a fun ride. It's so fun. That first drop is always amazing. And then got a duel the first round, always good. All around a really good ride. So next we have Scream, which I think is an underrated ride all around, to be honest with you. It's fun. Yes, there's a little rattle sometimes, but other than that, a good ride. This one opened up on April 12th, 2003 by B&M. Really good ride, I think, anyways. That huge loop, you got the corkscrews. It's good, despite that little rattle it does have sometimes. So let's take a ride on it. Let's do it. Running a little rougher today, but I rode it in the front today. But other than that, it's a good ride. I enjoy it. I think it's really, really underrated for sure. A lot of enthusiasts say that it's a parking lot coaster, that it's not one of the, less forceful Florida's coasters, which I've only been on one other one. But other than that, I think this is a really good one. But next one is going to be Wonder Woman. Opened up in 2002. It is made by RMC. It's a single rail Raptor coaster. actually replaced the Green Lantern coaster, which was a 4D spinner, which that one was not a really good. I did not like that one at all. Went on it one time and I hated it. I really am not a big fan of the 4D spinners anyways, so it wasn't too big of a deal for me anyways. But yeah, that one closed in 2017, I believe. They closed it, and then they actually removed it, and an announcement in 2019 that it was permanently closing and not reopening up and actually being removed. But then they got the 2022, they opened Wonder Woman, and it's an amazing ride. So much fun. So go take a ride on it. Let's see how it's running. Let's do it. At the very back, always float crazy on there. It's always so much fun. Like I said, the best seat is in the back, especially on those, you know, the banks, the floater banks. You're out of your seat. It's so much fun. And that first drop in the back, it like pulls you over it. It's just so much fun. I love it. Next ride now is gonna be Batman. It is a B&M inverted coaster. Opened up May 9th, 1992. Awesome ride. I love this ride. I know a lot of people are like, it's one of the clones. Blah, blah, blah. I love it. I love the inverts. Stacy loves the inverts. Always so much fun. It's like so compact together, so it makes it so whippy and intense. It's fun. It's fun. Again, another ride that's really good up front though. Then the back can get a little shaky and a little rough. But again, like I said, it's a really, really good ride. You got the corkscrews, you got the loop that's like so tight. It's so much fun. So let's take a ride on it and see how it goes. Let's do it. Batman running amazing, super fast, smooth actually today, and just a all around really good ride. Now we're gonna go ahead over to Riddler's Revenge, which opened up of April of 1998. And again, this one used to be one of my favorite rides ever. One of my first roller coasters I ever been on. I was like maybe 11 when I went on it. Super fun ride, and you know it had gotten rough over the years. And I was so sad, and then I recently got a ride on it, and it had been closed for about a month, and it's running amazing again. So let's hope for another amazing ride on Riddler's Revenge. So let's do it. been running so good lately. I don't even, yeah, I hope they just, keep the maintenance up on it. It's one of those rides that gets rough really, really quick, but so much fun. I love it. Like, the intensity you feel on it, it's great. It's wonderful. And then you have, like, I don't know if you can see that huge loop right there. I don't know if you can see it, but you are literally floating out of your seat. It's amazing. Love it so much. And okay, so now we're gonna go over to the original, the OG that opened up with this park, Gold Rusher. Gold Rusher is an Aero mine train, opened up 1971 with the park. Really good ride. I love it. It's a little jank, but it's so much fun. I enjoy it. Me and Stacy, every time we get on it here. One of her little favorites here. She just loves the little old school rides. But when Six Flags opened, it actually opened with most of their rides being made by Aero, which is crazy, But that's a little fact about Six Flags. But other than that, let's go see how this is riding. Let's do it. Got off Gold Rusher. It was real janky today, but it's still a fun little ride. I try to ride it when I come alone, just because Stacy loves it so much, so I have to get on it for her, you know what I mean? But next ride, we're gonna go over here to West Coast Racers, which opened up January 9th, 2020 by Premier Rides. Another really fun ride, and the good thing about it, you always get a duel. You don't got to worry about not getting a duel like on Twisted Colossus. So, let's see how it's going to ride today. Let's do it. Opened up in 2009 after it replaced Cyclone, which Cyclone was demolished in 2007. But Apocalypse here was built by CGI. It's an okay roller coaster, not my favorite in the park. But yeah, so this replaced Cyclone, and Cyclone replaced Shockwave, The Shockwave was a steel coaster, and from what I read on it, that ride was just horrible. But you know, every ride on this plot of land always gets super rough, so maybe it has something to do with this plot of land. Because this ride right here is a head shaker. Not my favorite, but let's go and take a ride on it and see how it's doing today. Let's do it. Like I said, it is a head shaker, not a great ride. It was super rough today. I got like the front of it, which is less, you know, shaky, but either way, it's still not my favorite ride in the park. Now I'm gonna head up the hill over here, and let's see what else we get into. All right, so I'm up here, made it up the hill. I'm gonna go ahead and do Tatsu next, which is a B&M flying coaster, opened up May of 2006. This ride is so much fun. Like I said, this ride and Twisted Colossus battle for my #1 for sure. It is amazing. I love it. The pretzel loop is so intense, so fun. So let's take a ride on Tatsu. Let's do it. Just did Tatsu, of course, always amazing ride. That pretzel loop, I grayed out crazy. It was so much fun. I love it. So the next ride here we're gonna do is the New Revolution, which is a Schwarzkopf looping coaster, which opened in 1976. It's actually a coaster landmark by the ACE, so it's gonna be here a while. I love it. It's such a good ride too, and for being as old as it is, it's pretty smooth for sure. So let's take a ride on the Classic Revolution. Let's do it. Just did the Classic Revolution. What a good ride. It's so fun. Always have an amazing time on it. It's like I said, it's an oldie but a goodie, and it's smooth for being as old as it is. And that little loop has some G's for sure. So just heads up, Ninja was close. I couldn't get Ninja, and there's X2 and Viper, which I really don't feel like riding those rough rides today. But nonetheless, I will put some POVs for you guys and add some history to it. So I will put that there. Well, for all of them. So I'll put all the POVs for Ninja, X2, and Viper with the history on them as well right now. So here we go.
Ninja opened May 21st, 1988, and it is made by Aerodynamics. Fun fact about Ninja is that in 2005, when Six Flags Astroworld was shut down, they actually brought the trains from their suspended coaster over and is now being used by Ninja. Viper opened up April 7th, 1990, made by Aerodynamics. Actually, when this ride opened, a week later they had to shut it down because inspectors found weak links in the long chain of the ride. So they replaced it, and they had to order a new chain because it was a big old mess. And then they also added a trim brake after the first loop because it was too intense. And then in 2018, the Viper was closed for refurbishment and then reopened. But in my opinion, it's still not a comfortable ride. Not my favorite at the park, unfortunately. X2 opened up on January 12th, 2002, and it was made by Aerodynamics. As time went on, the ride experienced problems with the trains and it being rough, so they decided in 2007 to give it a complete rehaul. And they changed the trains, which made it lighter and made it more, comfortable ride in general. They actually hired S&S to do that due to the fact that Aerodynamics went bankrupt and cannot obviously do the redesign.
Alright guys, so that will conclude my trip today at Magic Mountain. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed some of the history here at Magic Mountain and the history of the roller coasters. I really do appreciate it, guys, for, if you guys like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And right here in the back we have the carousel, which was put here in 1976, the Grand Carousel. It's really pretty. I love it. It just lights up at night. It's such a pretty little sight at night. But nonetheless, guys, like I say, if you like the videos, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really do hope you guys enjoy our content. We love putting it out for you. If you guys show the support, we really enjoy it. And like I said, we truly enjoy our life today in recovery. And we couldn't have done it, without each other, without the support system that we have, and just with, following the recovery lifestyle. That's all it takes, is taking that first step. So, as always, guys, it's a thrills without the pills. Thank you.